Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Okay, truly and for real. So, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, and also my beautiful and wonderful cosmic guides. You're always welcome into my readings as well, okay? Please give my beautiful and fabulous collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So what's up, my beautiful star seers? I don't know why I was getting all tongue-tied. I don't know. Maybe you might be having a hard time expressing yourself in some sort of way. So I got a note. It says, I'm starting to realize that the stuff I'm holding back on are the things that people love. Okay. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race and a dude said that and Spirit was like, yeah, write that down. Okay. So I'm starting to realize that the stuff I'm holding back on are the things that people love. You know, I think for a long time you could have been holding back your weird, you know, like really not wanting to show people who you are, you know. I feel like this says the Weasleys are a big, warm, welcoming, mildly chaotic, but always loving and supportive family. They are a striking contrast to the aggressively normal Dursley family. While the Dursleys value money, convention, and status, the Weasleys value courage, kindness, and loyalty, you know? So I feel like you can have this feeling like, you know, the people outside of you, you know, like your soul family members that you run into, you know, like they're not like trying to be aggressively normal or be like everyone else, you know. And I think when you run into that, like it's a very refreshing thing for you. Okay, you could be about to meet some soul family members or something like that, you know. I think that these, or you could have already, you know, I think that these people really appreciate, you know, all of your little quirks, you know, like it's all of the stuff that you think is like ugly or weird or whatever, you know, that's like awkward that people just love about you, you know, like, and you just don't even realize it. And honestly, I don't think that you could help like expressing your quirks if you tried, you know, like yours just very cute, okay, and people look at you like this, you know, but I think that you're just starting to realize that this is like a power for you, you know. We got resistance, okay, because you could have been very resistant to this fact for a very long time. This one says, in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry is put on trial before the Ministry of Magic for performing magic outside of school. Although the ministry wants to expel him, Harry, with Professor Dumbledore's help, asserts that his actions were justified due to life-threatening circumstances. Fortunately, he is found innocent and allowed to return to school, you know. So I don't know. I think that for a long time people could have like scolded you, you know, for like being your beautiful, amazing, weird, quirky self, you know, like it was such an issue for you to do that outside of like where you were, you know, outside the comfort of your home, your own home, you know, you always getting like nitpicked for the little things that you do, you know, or being around people who act like, oh, they're so embarrassed because you just did some regular shit in public and they're just too self-conscious and afraid of what other people are going to think of them to do those types of things, you know. It could be the smallest little stupid thing, you know. But I think now that you've gone through all of these, like, you know, damn near life-threatening circumstances and lessons, you know, you have like returned to yourself, you know, found out that you were innocent the entire time, you know, that you were just being judged, that you were just being looked at like in an improper way. Okay, did I say this is a Lyran reading? Okay, they just like started talking. Okay, this is a Lyran reading. Okay, you could be a Lyran starseed. We got Lalita Tripura Sundari. What's this? So I'm getting like a super peaceful type of energy from those two cards, you know. I feel like you could be in this energy of like feeling very chill, you know. It's the number 18 card, so that's the number 9, which is interesting because the Lumerians card was a 9, you know. So more of that cycle is over. It's time for peace. It's time for you to return to that innocent energy that you're in. It doesn't mean don't protect yourself or to fall for anything, but also to bring yourself like a little bit of ease, a little bit of calm, okay? And understand that you are good, okay? You on the right side of things, okay? So this says, with luminous grace, she plays her ways into our hearts, softening hardness and despair, awakening the remembrance of light, of love, of joy. Okay. No matter what you have experienced, your heart shall be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Okay. It says negative karmic legacies will be cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for this is your essential nature. Gracefully release all else with dignity, okay? So it says the third of the Mahavira wisdom goddess, Lalita Tripura Sandari, is the divine mother manifesting as light, playfulness, and beauty. In the Shakti Tantras or scriptures of the divine feminine, there are two schools, okay? One school celebrates Kali as the primordial origin of the universe, and the other worships Lalita as such. Yet they are but two faces of the one divine mother. Lalita doesn't compete with Kali. She is her boon giving brightness, okay? So that's giving me like the energy of like balance, you know? I think that you're very balanced at this time, you know? I think you could be worried, you know. I don't know why I get the energy like, you know, like maybe you're worried, you know, like if you get a frustrated thought or whatever, I think you might be getting on your head just like a little bit too much, you know, like it's okay to be yourself and to express yourself, you know. This is what makes you so beautiful, is because you have your own expressions, your own opinions, your own ideas about things, you know. Just be careful who you're expressing those ideas and things to, you know. I seen star family, okay? Express it to your star family, you know. But it says the enlightened gut, and it says creativity, you know. I think when it comes to creating or doing whatever it is that you do for the collective, you know, like, you know, birds of a feather flock together is what, you know, the Lyrans are saying. Like you are, like you have so much divine energy within you, you know. And there was a rainbow and a tree next to an ocean, you know. So I think like you could be tapped in, you could be very grounded or needing to get grounded a lot at this time. But I really feel like you're going with the flow. Like with this mothership energy, you have definitely come home to yourself. You know, you're rooted in this beautiful light energy at this time. But universal knowledge is the one that came out, you know. But I think that they're pointing at like maintaining a certain vibration, you know, because it showed us Kali at the bottom of the deck and Lalita, and then went on in Lalita's description to explain that some people, you know, like Kali more and look at her as the leader, and some people like Lalita at the light energy as the leader, you know, but really the two are one and the same. And you just need to realize that it is the same way within you and navigate this world in that way, you know. And I think that this is definitely something that you're starting to really realize about yourself, you know, like your quirks and your weird things, you know, aren't necessarily quirks and weird things, you know, they are your gifts expressing you, you know, your gifts expressing themselves in a way that a lot of people never really realize your gifts to even come out, you know, like they didn't, but it's just because it's your way of doing it, you know. I'm really getting a don't change type of energy, you know. Like you can't really change a cat, okay? Because there's a cat over there on the little box, okay? You hear the confirmation. You can't change a cat, okay? The cat is just who the cat is. Cats have so much personality, and you really don't control the cat, you know. The cat just decides if it likes you or not, and if it's going to, like, you know, claim you by rubbing itself up against you, you know. Does it want to claim you and make your wishes of you being its friend come true, you know, or if it wants to like turn you down, you know. And I think that this is kind of how you are, like I think many of people have come around thinking that they were going to be able to like tame you or control you in some sort of way, but you hold this beautiful universal knowledge, and now you're feeling very free to be yourself, and that's so fabulous. Okay, look at the Fool. You have taken the leap of faith. The song said over and over, over and over. Okay, you are a master at just jumping, because I think that, it's like you're following your star map now, is what they're saying. What is this? The Magician, okay? You're following your star map, and you followed it right away from anybody that was sneaky or trying to get you or trying to stab you in the back in any type of way. But also, it's giving me an energy of like, because the Seven of Swords is also a wish fulfillment card, okay? So it could represent like more of a magical energy or more blessings creeping up on you. Let me see. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? What else? Because you're about to get this, whatever you want, okay? Look at the Empress, okay? Say you can have whatever you like. Yeah, okay? With the Six of Wands, I feel like you're winning all day long with this beautiful, loving energy that you're putting out, But it's almost like it's the part where you're loving on yourself. They're showing me a cat again, a cat like licking themselves, like pruning, taking care of themselves, making sure they look good, they feel good, and they're playful and they're fun and they do what they want to do when they want to do it, And I think that you could be really listening to your heart at this time, okay? Because the song said, won't you listen to your heart, baby? I think you're doing great, okay? But that's what it says. I'm starting to realize that the stuff I'm holding back on are the things that people love. Like, you're so cute. This is the energy I'm getting. Like, you're just really cute, What's the Fool and the Magician? You're crying for me. Okay, because you're standing in your strength, okay? We got the Knight of Swords. So like whatever this beautiful, like sneaky blessing is that's creeping up on you, it's not really creeping, okay? It's coming up really fast. You just don't see it, And this is an offer of love from your guides, okay? The Lyrans want to bless you because I think that you've been doing a lot of like fixing of energies for them, Like we don't really realize how our cosmic guides work through us, But I'm just hearing like interconnectedness. What's the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress? Yeah, the Three of Swords. So I think they're saying like they're paying you back for all of this heartbreak that you raised yourself up through, because it goes on top of the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. It's like you went through a lot of dark times, a lot of storms in order to get to this energy that you're in, And I think you've been in this energy for a while, but now it's like now people are just now starting to see it, starting to recognize you and the strength that you've been standing in this entire time. It's like now they're looking back over what you have done and they're like stuck, like look at her hanging upside down in this beautiful, effortless pose, like, and they thinking about all of the other, like simple things that could go wrong from you hanging upside down for long periods of time. But you're over here like, God told me to hang upside down for an hour. So I'm hanging upside down, and it's just like now they're starting to see that all of those little quirky and weird things that you were doing that they really didn't understand why you were doing it or why you were moving the way that you're moving it. Now they're starting to see like, oh, we thought they was going to be this heartbroken mess for a long time, but it turns out they were just like this fucking genius in disguise. And they're hitting us with all of this, amazing energy, but from such a peaceful place. Like I think people are just recognizing, your growth. And the way that you change, the way you react to things, the things you expect, your outlook on life, you might even be looking great because I think everything is just improving for you overall. And it's all because you have embraced like the universal knowledge, Like you're really using your discernment and using your intuition very well, you know, using those instincts, you know, like a Lyran starseed should, is what I heard. Okay, what's Empress and the Six of Wands? The Nine of Swords, okay? And then we got the King of Swords. I think that like you finished off some sort of cycle of anxiety, you know. You could have had some sort of King of Swords, you know, some sort of manipulative person in your energy, you know, but I'm just not really getting that. I'm just getting this energy of like when it came to business, you know, you could have really second guessed yourself all the time and just really felt like, oh, you know, well, I don't have the experience in this. I don't feel like, you know, I'm doing that good, or I'm not doing this good enough, you know, and spirit really came in and broke that way of thinking, you know. So it's okay for you to be like super optimistic at this time, you know, like give yourself a rest, you know, rest that beautiful mind and know that you have attracted this wish fulfillment with your beautiful leadership skills. Okay. Look at the Three of Wands because it's coming in. You did not go through all of those towers and have to deal with all of them stingy ass people that you had to release, you know, all those situations you had to walk away from, all those energies that were not serving you, all served you. Okay, and put you in this beautiful place. Okay, this sun, Ace of Wands ass energy, baby. Smile, okay, because you have done amazing, you know, and it's okay to acknowledge how amazing you are doing. Okay, the Four of Cups was down here on the chair, you know. I think you could have been a little bit stubborn at first on this journey, you know, but now it's like you've gone through this higher transformation, transformative type of energy, you know, and you could be just feeling really upbeat. Okay, look, feeling this life energy, honey. Let it flow through you. Okay, use it to create something beautiful because we send you all of the energy that you need, you know. Look at this, new beginnings. Okay, what's strength in the Knight of Swords? Okay, journey. Like I said, you had like a pretty long journey, you know, but I think that like it's like you're preparing for this next part of your journey at this time, and like the biggest thing that you needed to do was drop the ways that you were thinking about yourself or certain situations, or allowing past situations to like boil back up in your mind. I think you have completely trumped that, the certain ways of thinking, you know. It says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now, you know. So I feel like you definitely have this need to explore, you know. They're showing me like a cat, you know, like, you know, real low, you know, like they're about to pounce. I feel like you are like a hunter at nature, you know, even if you're hunting out nothing but good things, you know, even if you're hunting for the best little restaurant in a different country, or if you're hunting for, you know, the best people in that country or whatever, like you're just somewhere, you're hunting for, you know, the most beautiful place that place has to offer, you know, you are this kind of like explorer type of energy. And I think that this energy, like this energy you made room for by releasing something that you just recently released that was really big for you. Like it's got you like about to take these beautiful leaps forward, you know. What's the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles? The Moon energy, okay. So like I said, that's super strong energy, but also you have surrendered, okay? It says surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And this is what I'm saying. This will got you like glowing and shining. This will got these surprises and manifestations sneaking up on your ass, because you are like in this place of peace that you never been in before, you know. I think you're so used to being on the Kali side of things, and like now you're about to experience, you know, the Lalita Tripura Sundari type of energy, that peace, that calm, that Dharma. What's the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords? Yeah, flourish. It's like they're saying like, look at all of the tears that you cried in the past as like the perfect amount of water that you needed to grow and flourish. It says the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and to shed your inner light on any unclear areas or those of others. Okay. And this is what you have done. This is why you're flourishing. This is what I said already. Beautiful confirmation. What else? Divination. Okay. So like, I just feel like you're seeing things clearly with this divination energy, you know. Like if you do divination, you could use it in a very positive way, you know. It says embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity, you know. Like always encouraging y'all to do your thing for yourself, you know, because yes, I read for you guys. I read exactly what spirit wants me to read, you know, but I read myself, you know. You know, what's going on with my subconscious, you know, what do I need to focus on in the next coming days, this week, spirit, what's, you know, what's coming up for me that I need to be aware of, you know, or, you know, just, hey, spirit, okay, which I want to talk about, because they'll, like I said, come and sit me down and really be like, we want to tell you stuff. So we got protection, okay, just know that you're protected, like heavily, okay, you're so protected, it's not even funny. So don't even let that be a thought in your mind, you know. It doesn't mean don't like watch your back in a way, or like, you know, be alert, be alarmed, be aware of your surroundings and of situations, but don't be in that energy of like, you know, oh, I'm worried that something's going to happen. Maybe that could have been the energy that you were in, you know, that they're like talking about, like this place where you were like constantly worried about shit. What's journey and the moon energy? I am grateful and blessed, okay? This is where you at. That came out first for the Lumerian reading too. What else? We got the paper airplane. Like you have this light free energy about you at this time, okay? It says, I am free to make my wishes come true, you know, or if you don't, then you need to embrace more of this energy, you know? Like, ooh, it's looking good to me though. I don't see no bad news, you know. All I see is like you mastering some part of you that was like hurting for a long time, like going in, getting a handle of it and really healing it, really putting the right energy and love into yourself to like make that thing better, to make yourself flourish in that particular part of your soul, you know, or to make some sort of energy harvest in you that is just gorgeous, you know. So you really need to continue to do what it is that you do. What's flourish and divination? Okay, the seeds of power, because now it's time for you to really truly grow. You planted such beautiful seeds of power within yourself, you know, and you might not have felt like this energy was ever going, you know, harvest and crack open for you, but it's blooming, baby. So I hope that you're ready. You know, it says from tiny things, big things can grow, you know. So they're like, you know, every single tiny, look at these bubbles, okay? Every single tiny little situation and tear, you getting paid back for that. It says my wishes float easily out into the world, you know. It says there is magic everywhere on this next page, okay? So like you're surrounded by magic at this time and you're in this beautiful place of growth, you know. And you're getting a lot of assistance from the Lyrans with this, you know. It says love like people aren't total assholes and feel your feelings under that, okay? So don't be afraid to feel your feelings and express how you feel. Like I said earlier, you know, that's really important. The song said, don't hold it in. What's Aqua Luna and Paper Airplane? So it says, get off your ex's page, say a prayer, and go to fuck to sleep. You are not going to find anything worthwhile snooping around your ex's Insta or Facebook or Snap, whatever the fuck. They're your ex for a reason. Ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you can give it to yourself. You almost always can. Then say a little prayer for all the lumpy, bumpy, broken hearts in the world, especially your own. Double brownie points if you can manage one for your ex's heart too. And I think you could have been stuck on somebody, you know, stuck on some sort of ex or some sort of situation that really took a toll on you and your heart energies, you know, really like had your heart chakra and your sacral chakra in need of a lot of healing, you know, like I'm almost like feeling this some sort of like weird ass pressure right there. Like you was under a lot of pressure in the areas of love, you know, and also in the areas of like family. What's airplane and the seeds of power? Okay, dance like everyone else, can go fuck themselves. That's what I was saying, you know, with your quirks and everything that makes you you and makes you beautiful, everything that people really truly do love about you. And so when you was younger or when you was around these haters and they was like, you shouldn't do that, that's embarrassing, don't do that, shit was cute, they loved it, and they did not want you doing that around in public, always drawing all the attention to you. It says, we cut ourselves off from joy far too often because we worry what other people will think of us. Take a moment today to look around and silently tell everyone to go fuck themselves and then dance, you know. Maybe not do that because I feel like that's kind of rude, you know, spiritually. But, you know, definitely having that sort of mentality, you know, have the connection, know that you're a part of one and everyone, and that, you know, you're giving all this love and you're giving all this grace and you're doing all of this, but don't forget that your boundaries are a very important part of you staying in that beautiful, healthy energy, you know. This is a real like testing type of energy out here today, you know. And if you are running into any old people, you know, because, you know, this seems like, you know, you're on like the cusp of something great, you know, like you're right there, you know, right before things are about to just really blow up, you know, before you're about to see yourself flourish, before you're about to see this tiny seed that you planted long ago turn into this big, beautiful tree, you know, and it's sneaking up on you. So you have to keep the magic up, you know, like you're right there, babes. You are doing your shit, okay? Don't you ever stop. The song saying, it's going to be all right. It's going to be more than all right. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be everything that you wish for and more, 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 okay? This is what I heard. What's the final thought on this? It says, thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before too. When you see yourself thinking someone's a real asshole, take a moment and contemplate all the times you've done exactly what they're doing. Maybe it was a different flavor of assholeness, but it was still assholey. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more too. Oh, it really says oh. So, you know, and then it says, fuck what they think, you know. It's like, don't throw your opinions on other people, you know, allow them to be, you know, the free, wild explorers the way that they are, you know, however they may see or explore the world in their own way, you know. And then also expect the same thing because that's what you do. So if you around people, you know, who it's like that's a huge sign, you know, that they not your people, okay? Because they don't appreciate you or who you are or how you're giving. But I think you don't need to hear this. I think you got it, baby, okay? Stay peaceful and stay universal, my love. And with that, I am done, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, okay? And I will see you later, my love. Bye.